What's that station again?
Oh yeah, no. Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So by here we dey talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one.
You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
Lagos 99.3 Nigeria Info. Don't forget that you can win money here on Nigeria Info. Yeah, there's money to be won on the sunny side. 25,000 naira for one lucky person, and that person could be you. All you have to do is go to the website www.oneplay.ng or just dial the USSD code *347 *880 *3#. Okay, *347 *880 *3#. That is the USSD code. Play with as little as 500 naira. Pick your station, Nigeria Info, and in a few seconds, your tickets will be in the draw. Now, remember, the more you play, the better your chances of winning every day. I can't tell you enough. There's money to be won on Money Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, Sunnyside, Game On Shows, Football Frenzy, and then that's not even all, because the money is plenty like that. Every Friday, there's a jackpot of 50,000 naira, and it could be yours. Now, note that playing during the week automatically qualifies you for that weekly jackpot, and your chances of winning are still the same whether you play on the website or you dial the code. Now remember to play responsibly. If you're under 18, this is not for you. We'll be drawing winners in a bit, and don't forget, we don't call people on the show, but one play will call you once you've won. So start playing now. Don't kill that chance to win. I wish you good luck. Lagos, you've heard of Pulse, but have you heard about Pulse Marketing? Now, let me break it down. Pulse Marketing has been a driving force in 360 degrees marketing. Okay, so consistently delivering game-changing solutions to elevate your brand. If you're tired of wasting your time and your money on marketing that doesn't go anywhere, well, I've got this news is for you. This gist is for you. It's Pulse Marketing, and they're here to put an end to all of that and drive results that your brand deserves. So Pulse Marketing has worked with industry leaders like Amazon Prime Video, Nike Nigeria, and respected local brands such as Muka Foam, Nigerian Breweries to deliver impactful and tailored campaigns that make a real difference. So whether you're looking to launch an epic campaign, or you're looking to grow your brand, or you're looking to dominate your industry, well, Pulse Marketing has the tools and expertise to take you there. But wait, there's more. Pulse Marketing isn't just about great ideas, okay? They're about delivering the real and measurable results, from driving traffic to your website, that's drawing more people to your website, okay, or boosting sales. They specialize in creating campaigns that generates the ROI that you need, the one you're looking for. They don't just help you grow, they help you thrive. Now, if you're ready to see your brand take off, whether it's small business or big business, anyone, come here, okay? If you're ready to see your brand take off, follow Pulse Marketing on social media. Visit their page at www.pulsemarketing.africa. Okay, that's www.pulsemarketing.africa to learn more. Okay, go there, visit their website, check them out, and thank me later.
Okay, so I'm getting a... How can I say this? Because this is utterly... You know what? I wouldn't even say it. I wouldn't say it. But if for any reason there be any interruptions during the course of programming, I would ask that you please bear with me. The signals I'm getting are not necessarily straightforward. They're not so clear. Just give me a moment, please. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
Okay, so here's what's happening here by way of update and to provide clarity. There could be an interruption today during the course of broadcast, and that's because we're intending to live stream an event happening today in Lagos State, and they are yet to begin. What that means is we have our eyes as the sparrows trying to capture when they begin, because as soon as as soon as the event begins, then I would, of course, connect to bring to you the broadcast of that event and, of course, necessary information to furnish your understanding with what exactly is happening. And just so that today is not all in itself going to broadcasts, I would say we begin Confessions Thursday. And again, you must pardon me if at some point the program gets interrupted, which it would. Good. All right, so we'll kick off the program. And when the event begins, we join. And you will not be too mad at Nigeria Info. All right, great. Thank you so much for your understanding. It's Confessions Thursday, and I'm going to like to read out the numbers. Kemi's in the studio with me. If she's alive, she'll read it.
0201-277-0993. That's for men. 0201-277-0993. And for women, 0201-465-7190. 0201-465-7190. And the WhatsApp number is 0809-597-5805. 0809-597-5805.
Okay, so you know Confessions, and if you don't, Kemi, how would you describe Confessions? Introduce the show.
Well, opening the door to cover the secrets, and this is a place where you share your secrets anonymously. There are no judgments here, so we don't judge people. We only just give your opinion, but don't judge anybody.
So we listen and we don't judge.
Exactly.
I never thought I'd ever say that.
What?
We'll listen and we don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge.
And it can be as crazy or as dark as can be. We understand. I have a confession.
What?
Wait, yeah. So I had a nightmare yesterday morning. And I really think I should bring it forward. I think also it's interesting gist, at least to me, because I had read a scientific literature on the capability of science to impute into the human brain false memories. Yes, you heard me exactly. So science is able to impute into your brain false memory. So let's say, for example, you're not guilty of something. Science can make you guilty. Let's say you have one reality. Science can impose on your brain or on your memory another reality. It's wild. So the vision I had last night perfectly captures it. Confessions Thursday. We're off on the break. We'll be back, and I think I'll just go first.
More talk, news, and sports after this. It isn't just about your safety alone. The lives of other people are in your hands. Whatever you do, be responsible. Don't drink and drive. This is an initiative of the Safe Roads campaign, brought to you by Pernod Ricard Nigeria.
Nigeria, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Boxing Day will never be the same. Balmoral Group, in collaboration with Game Rush, proudly presents Chaos in the Ring. A night of explosive boxing action featuring multiple thrilling bouts, capped off with the ultimate showdown. Taiwo Eshekbo Agbaje, a boxer forged from the grit of the streets, takes on Ring 1, real showboy Lawal, a decorated military officer trained to dominate. For the undisputed IDO All-African Featherweight title, This fight isn't just about title. It's a stand for resilience. A fight for our lives. You can't miss this electrifying night of boxing like you've never seen before. Enjoy pulsating music, mouth-watering food, epic celebrity bouts, and so much more. All goes down on Boxing Day, December 26, 2024, at the iconic Balmoral Convention Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. Chaos in the ring. Be there to witness history. Get your tickets now.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
This year, make it a Christmas to remember at Fun Factory Amusement Park. Step into a world of twinkling lights, festive rides, and holiday magic for all ages. Bring the whole family to meet Santa, enjoy holiday fun, and create unforgettable memories together. It's the perfect way to share the season's magic. Planning a friend's holiday hangout? Make this season one for the books with holiday thrills, festive games, and cozy treats around every corner. Join us at Fun Factory Amusement Park for a Christmas to remember. Don't get left out. Don't miss out on the magic. For more inquiries, call our WhatsApp 0809-828-8888. One more time, 0809-828-8888.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. I have 2.5 minutes to tell you what I must tell you by way of confession. Welcome. It's Confessions Thursday. This thing's too tiny, and I have to strain my eyes. All right.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
Okay, so I want to share with you some scientific work or discoveries that have been made recently. According to them, they say this is a breakthrough in the world of science. Now, science, through a company in California called REM Space, have successfully established two-way communication between two people while they were both asleep and dreaming. Did you hear that? So science is able to establish a hangout session between two people while they are both sleeping. Oh, first, I think for you to understand this, science is hacking the human system. The entire biological lineup is being hacked by science. So this is it. Now, good. Let's quickly just go this other way. So there's a lady called Elizabeth Loftus, all right? And she's a professor at the University of California. And she is right now both studying and bringing to the foreground something called false memory, which is when you believe that you saw something or did something that you didn't do. And so at the World Economic Forum, there was a conversation around how in the world of science, your mind can be altered in one way or another. One, two, that's your memory can be altered one way or another. Or, as they always do, they tell you the good part. And one good part would be if a person was innocent of, say, an act that they were accused of, that science that they are able to work today is able to, in the near future, allow for a kind of memory scan that can, besides or beyond your words, provide additional proof of your guilt or innocence. All right, good. It's time now for the update. When we return, I'll tell you the vision I had, the nightmare I had yesterday. It's Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce, and I'm first today.
On the radio, online, and on demand.
Statistics proves and shows to us that there are more men in Nigeria than women.
Look at your constitution here. It says that every man is presumed innocent. Even if you are caught red-handed, you are presumed innocent. But for the policeman, they will invite you before they investigate you. And the moment you are invited, you are a suspect, you are accused.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. It's 1 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio has urged Nigerians to be patient with the economic reforms of the present administration, likening them to the pains of pregnancy. Akpabio made this remark in his welcome address at the 2025 budget presentation during a joint session of the National Assembly. The Senate President insists that just like a mother smiles after childbirth, Nigerians will smile again. Meanwhile, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, says Nigeria's low tax revenue remains a major constraint to national growth. Abbas made the statement at the presentation of the 2025 appropriation bill during a joint session of the National Assembly by President Bola Tinubu in Abuja. According to him, Nigeria's tax to GDP ratio, currently at approximately 10.9% for 2024, is among the lowest in Africa, significantly below the continental average of 15.6%. Away from that, 27 persons are in custody for alleged unlawful acts of street begging in Lagos State. Operatives of the Lagos State Environmental Task Force arrested the 27 beggars. The State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, says the operation was carried out on Tuesday. And Dominique Pellico, a Frenchman who raped his ex-wife, will be jailed for 20 years. He drugged his ex-wife, Giselle, and recruited strangers to rape her over the years. 50 other men have also been sentenced in connection with the crime in Avignon, France. As the sentences were read, Dominique Pellico reportedly hunched over in his chair, crying. Lagos, that's the news updates this hour. You are listening to Joyce's Sunny Side. It is Confessions Thursday on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Stay with us.
Wait there. Where you going?
What's that station again?
Oh.
Oh yeah, Cameron, come back. Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So like here we did talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one.
You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
Okay, so I had to hold Vaughn back because she said the guy cried. I've been following the story. So happened in France.
Yes. So he didn't cry.
No.
But he hunched over and was like,
yeah, there's no emotion. Where did you get that gist from? At least this one I've been following. No, he didn't cry. There was absolutely no emotions. I wanted to extract a topic from the Lords of Logic in there. It's that. So I don't know whether I can begin by saying you must truly hate yourself. You must be soulless. 1, 2. You must hate yourself enough to hate your wife. Now, here are some of the things reported in court. This Pellico guy, he drugs his woman and then gets men to rape her.
And then films everything.
And has sexual pictures of his daughter.
That guy.
And in-laws as well. Right? Okay, and so the woman waives her right to be covered by the state because the state thought, well, we could protect your dignity by not showing your face. And she said no, that she wants to show her face. And then the language they've been using in the news is they say, oh, well, this is a victory for feminists. I'm like, you psychopaths. Why is this a feminist victory? But then again, that's also how you push propaganda, because you don't have to be a feminist to be awarded justice for something cruel.
So cruel.
That's
yes.
one, right? Okay. But yeah, this feminism thing still confuses me. So yeah, I'll wait. The other thing I think is worth talking about is he said he's just human and he needed to be pardoned and he needed to be seen through the prism of a non-perfect human being. So I want to discuss something psychological there. It's like,
that's not a human thing.
Yeah, is this a human thing?
No, it's not. It's a depraved and it is Joyce, this isn't human. This is depravity.
So I want to discuss it because now you're saying it's depravity. And I'm sure his lawyers made a case for this is a human. Nobody's perfect. Which
oh my God.
Yeah.
Throw that human in the trash.
Okay.
Like, not just send him to jail, bundle him up and put him in the bin and then close the lid. Make sure he doesn't come out.
The court found all 50 people who laid his wife guilty.
All of them. All 50 of them should also be bundled up together, thrown in the bin, and of course, the bin should be put in a place that can never ever see the light of day anymore.
So, there's a quote by Carl Jung. It says, before a tree can grow into the sky, it must first grow its roots down to hell. Mm-hmm. I want to discuss the human capability of evil.
Oh my God!
I think
we cannot even. We cannot even.
I think I want to discuss that,
Judge,
and I think
that
I think we deny. I think we deny our. We don't accept. I think we don't interrogate our capability for evil.
Oh my goodness!
And so when we hear something, we're quick to deny it, and then something happens, and you say, "Nobody's perfect. I'm just human." It's like, wait, let's establish something here.
They can't seem to reconcile, and I understand because
no, I don't.
Sometimes people do such evil, despicable things that confound you to the extent that you doubt that surely this is you try to excuse it, you try to make excuses because you just cannot. Your mind cannot fathom that level of evil.
Yeah,
you know.
and you see, it's not just evil now; it's betrayal because this is your wife, right? And in my head, I'm thinking, what must be going inside of a person to be capable of betrayal?
Joyce, that man, there was nothing. The only thing going inside of him, the only thing going on inside of him, is that he has no soul.
Yeah.
He's a soulless man that hates. And then I heard he said that he had told his wife that he was open to swinging. There's this thing that couples do where they sleep with one another. They just whore about in the name of, that is whoring to me. But they do, it's an open marriage. So couples just sleep with one another just randomly like rabbits and dogs. You know what I mean?
Rabbits are pissed as dogs.
And she wasn't open to that. She said she didn't want that, Okay. So because she wants that, he decided to drug her and have men. Oh, goodness.
50.
Oh my
50.
God. 50. I don't know. I have to say
I can't believe she's not even suicidal.
Giselle is the bravest woman
I can't believe she's not even
arguably the bravest woman out there right now.
Really? Her
because
courage
to
is
have
something.
this kind of thing happen to you and still be able to, live or at least appear to live I don't think that her life is the same. It's not. A lot of things have changed, but to be able to still move about with your head held high is something that should be lauded.
I don't want to do it this year. I want to do it next year. Dante's Inferno. And there's a Roman poet who wrote Hell. And I think there's something, there are stages of degradation. And I think in Dante's Inferno, hell is, betrayal is almost like the line you cross and cannot come back
That's
from.
right.
Something like that.
And I think that's why
I like to discuss
I think
this
that
on
is why I think that is why humans really need a moral compass. Whether it be religion or whatever it is, we need something that stays us.
This tastes now like the Lords of Logic.
Because because left to our whims and caprices, Joyce. Lord have mercy.
So,
and we think I can't do this.
I want to feature this scenario.
Capable of evil.
I want to feature this scenario, and I want to link it to sex too. So I want to also consider. So very dark man says this year he slept with 30 women, and he's still unsatisfied. I want to link that because the husband used sex to achieve something
Such
far
evil.
sinister, right? Like the sex wasn't bad enough. It was like, well, I'm going to the belly of hell, and this is my journey. So I want to link sex into the conversation. It's like, what do we think sex is? And how do you have sex with 30 people. What was your initial presupposition? Is this power? Is this insatiable appetite? Is this a feather to your cap? Like, what did you set out to achieve?
I mean,
right?
me thinks it's all three.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think it's two.
Because in the comment section, someone says, how come nobody talks about the disgust you feel when you're done? So I feel like there's so much embedded in this nihilism that we now have as culture in society, this insatiable appetite for sex, and it's with anyone, it's anywhere. It's this thing. So I'm trying to put words to what exactly is happening in our minds, what our arrogance is forcing our ambitions to be in pursuit of, what we're gaining, and what the silent voice in our head says when we're done, and how in many instances it could be detrimental or not. Or is this are you just happy to be in every color of sheet.
I don't think anybody. I don't know.
They have.
I don't know.
So Darkman is saying that he just
with 30 people.
What? So
Where is your
Equatorial
dignity?
Guinea.
Don't you
He
have
was
some?
happy.
Yeah, he's
The Equatorial Guinea guy was happy.
The Equatorial Guinea guy is
He was happy.
Darkman is
He was
saying
very happy.
that he just realized that he's not satisfied, and he slept with every shape, form, size, skin tone, color, and
I think
there's
that
nothing.
one is he's trying to fill a void. There's a void.
That's
trying
what I
to
was
be
going
filled.
to say.
All right,
That
so
can
what I
be
was
filled,
going to
and
say.
that's why he's not getting satisfaction. If he leaves sex, he probably jump to
So
something
I think
else.
that, and I think it's the
nice.
same thing with that Equatorial Guinea guy.
Yeah,
A lot of people-
there's something trying.
people
there's
who-
something you're trying to feel. There's
That's
a
right.
gauge you're trying to fill up because every human being has that gauge, and whatever will get you to that gauge, or whatever you think in your head will get you to that gauge, is what you will do.
For some people, if it's not sex, it is drugs.
Drugs.
You know, because they're trying to fill a void that they cannot fill.
All right, so I'm here. Here are your footnotes.
Yeah.
Dante's Inferno.
Okay.
Well, Darkman is much of a reference, but yeah, I think we can reference. No, I mean, yeah,
we can.
because I think he says something that pretty much maybe even what's happening in the minds or in the hearts of people silently. Then there's this other guy from Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah.
And then there's the French story, the
Dominique
guy
Pellico.
And we'll find other references that can inform just enough of a framework where we can make deductions. And I like the fact that Vaughn says that we need moral compass, but the world is separating itself from an ideal moral compass,
And that's why everything is going to hell,
okay,
Joyce.
good. So just write it down.
Everybody's creating.
I'm going
everything is
to, I'm
going
going
to
to
hell.
invite you, the Lords of Law.
Please do.
Then labor. You come there and you labor in thought. All right, Lagos. Now you can see how my brain works sometimes. It's like, okay, what else are we looking for? And it's funny because when I heard the Pellico story, and I said, you're denying that you're demonically possessed.
He is.
It's like this is
And
a
that's
denial.
what I'm saying. Like the denial is like, so he thinks he's okay. Like it's good. Like I'm not all that bad. So it's like
You're not.
There's how do I put it?
It's
now?
all right. It's all right.
There's
Step
evil,
on it.
and you are just being oblivious of the fact that there's evil embedded inside of you.
Yeah.
So there is evil, and then there is the choice, which is really damning. It's like the choice that you make to be a channel for the expression of evil, the
Which
deliberate
is why
choice.
every human being needs a moral compass. Every human being on earth. We're not created to be. If we were created to just roam and be wild, we would be animals. There wouldn't be human beings.
Exactly.
The difference between humans and animals is that moral compass. That's conscience.
In your conscience,
You know,
there's the
otherwise
conscience.
there's
I
no
think the
difference
conscience
between
is the moral
there's no
compass.
difference between the average man that sleeps with 30 women and a
And
dog.
the dog.
There is no difference.
Vaughn and Kemi, you're spoiling it for my guys who want to call confessions and confess how they've been in
Please
the
come.
streets.
Love the
2024.
streets.
Sorry. Over here we listen and we
We
don't
don't
judge.
judge.
Okay.
99.3 Nigeria Info. It's Confessions Thursday. My name's Joyce. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue.
Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
Yeah, my guys who were going to call to confess about their sexual exploits in 2024. Please, I would love for you to ignore Vaughn and Kemi. Don't let them get in the way of your confession. Don't mind them. They don't know game. Nice. You know you're a player.
What?
It's Confessions Thursday. Hello, Confessions Thursday. Welcome.
Hi, good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession? Because you're not supposed to tell me your name.
Of course, I know that already.
Go ahead with the confession.
Yeah, so I was able to speak with the lady.
Which lady?
So now.
What
I'm
lady are you
not
talking
single.
about?
You know, the last time I was talking about the lady that had a problem with her boyfriend and she lives with me and Kemi was saying I
my
wasn't married
God.
off.
How did that go? Yeah.
It went well. Like, when a child opened his arm and expecting the mother to carry, and the mother was wasting time. That's how it was like. She's been expecting me to say this.
I told you to tell her.
Imagine, have a conversation.
I told you to tell her, because many times, in some cases, someone is waiting for you to speak. In other cases, they can't approach you because the situation you're in, they can't approach you. So look at you. You took your chances. So wait, you'll have a lover this Christmas? That's what you're saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's a dirty December.
Wait. Why do you sound like that's the only thing you're thinking about? Just sex. I thought you liked her.
Of course. I said it's a dirty December. It doesn't mean dirty.
Okay, no, it was
ending single for you.
It's the way your voice deep, like,
yeah.
I have plans.
Yeah. So romantic, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a romantic. Then that's not dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty December is for these other guys.
No.
You're gonna have a beautiful, loving.
I'm going for boat cruise.
Nice. I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Are you gonna take her out on dates? Like, I think you guys need to go out.
Of course, I'm going for a boat cruise. So
go
this weekend, we're going on a train ride.
She's
not been on a train before.
Okay, nice. Oh, that's good. You see?
I'm going on a train ride and all those fun things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
you guys should do fun stuff.
And then when she goes on leave in January, we'll go to Tinapa in Calabar.
I like
Mic
this
drop.
brother, man. You got plans for days, and
Yeah.
I like
Truth is,
love it.
I had the plan before now, so I was just going to give it a shot. If it works, it doesn't work. So my mind was prepared for anything coming.
2024, your year of
Not
the market.
being single,
No,
leaving
double
the
portion.
streets.
Your year of
Love
double
it.
portion.
Double portion.
Yeah, I've been
Yay.
taking off the single men's market.
Yeah,
I'm happy
you should
for
go.
you.
We're
I'm
happy.
ready. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
So what's the plan with staying with you now? Is that the arrangement? Is she gonna, I mean, of course she's your girlfriend now, but are you going to...
Are you going to let her get a
Yeah,
place?
let her go get another apartment, or you guys want to live together? Like,
No, it's a choice now. I'm not going to make the decisions for her.
oh, so if she wants to stay, she can
So
stay.
we're going to sit down and, hey, what do you want? You want to go get your partner, or you want to stay?
Good.
You see,
If she says she wants to stay, if she wants to go, that's not a problem for me.
I like the way you say what clarity does. It's like you know how to act the moment you're clear.
Yeah.
So now you're sounding a lot more. You sound like a solid guy. It looks like you know your way around from
It's
here.
very defined.
Nice.
Exactly.
I'll be at the penthouse with a cigar, waiting for you to come bearing gifts.
This time, I'm not going to wash plates at a wedding. Somebody else is going to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
there you go. I'm happy for you, really. Have a Merry Christmas,
so
indeed.
Love it. Merry Christmas.
You know, we never really talk about how excited guys are when they get a girl that they like.
This man a baby.
No,
Like,
it's not being a baby. It's the beauty of vulnerability, and it's like damn the
Exactly.
world for making vulnerability appear as weakness. It's truly a form of strength that shows itself in a cloud of beauty that can truly just come from a place where there are no inhibitions. There's nothing. You're not hiding behind
hiding.
anything. You have accepted this. It's accepted you, and now you can truly just step out without criticism or judgment. Like you can be bare. There's something subtle and sophisticated and deep and beautiful about just you can bare yourself, and someone can look upon that and truly just take the beauty that emerges from yourself.
You know,
Like-
Joyce, I think you need to make this a topic, this vulnerability thing, because men in particular, ask them what makes a top tier man now. You hear all sorts of garbage. I'm 6 foot tall or 6'4" tall. I have money in my bank account. I'm 40 years old. I'm 45. I have experience. And so what?
Yeah.
Can you be vulnerable? Can you communicate? No. But yet you are top tier. Sorry, you.
20 minutes past 1 p.m. It's Confessions Thursday, and that was a good start. Oh, that was a beautiful start.
Beautiful.
Make it back. Remember, when you're calling, you don't say your name. What? Oh, we're on WhatsApp. That's why. Hold on a moment.
Yes.
Confessions Thursday.
Wow.
Can we brace up? Hello, welcome. What's your confession?
Joyce, good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. What's your confession?
The issue you were discussing, when you started this program. Sometimes it does not really mean that if a guy sleep with different species of, is it lady or guest now?
You don't have a confession. Hold on a second. We're going to do that on the Lords of Logic. I really just highlighted that so that it's a
No,
conversation.
it's part of my confession. Before I confess, I want to go through.
No, I'm sorry. I want to make this strictly confessions. I don't want to deviate, please. You don't have a confession, please. It's a conversation for the Lords of Logic, and then we can interrogate much of the psychological influences that convince or force us to act the way that we do. So a very good reference was a few years ago, I met a girl. She used to work at Zenith Bank. And she said to me, so she used to swing both ways. She had a boyfriend, but she also had a lesbian partner. And then I remember I would say to her, well, she was trying to market lesbianism to me, and she'll say, oh, you have to try it out as the best of both worlds. And the first time she said it, it really just went over my head. Like, I didn't think much of it. And then she said it again. Then she would hang out and she would throw it. Then I realized that she was practically extending an invitation to me.
Look at you.
And so one day I said to her, if you and I didn't, it was so unrehearsed. It was like reflex, because I think at that moment I had seen what she was aiming at. So I said to her, the day you try it, I will swing anything at you. Anything. Like, if whatever you're doing, you see, I haven't criticized you. And maybe it's also because I haven't criticized you. That's why you're bringing it around. If you try it, I'll swing anything. Anything. Like, I would not consider what it is before I swing it. So I'm just giving you like a heads up. So don't do that thing with me. And then she's like, oh, okay. Okay, it's not like it hasn't gotten that far. I'm like, we don't know how far it's gotten until the unnecessary occurs. Just don't. But, I said to her, I said, how did you become a lesbian? And she said to me she had a dream. And in her dream, she used to lay with women. In her dreams, she used to lay with women. And she just thought, okay, maybe it's her thing. Remember when I kicked off the show, I told you about science being capable of imputing stuff into your brain.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, that's another conversation for the Lords of Logic. Let's go back to confessions. I guess I'm... So, okay. Kemi, you ready?
Yeah.
Good.
Good afternoon, Joyce. My sexual exploits for 2024 has been with one person only, my wife. I got married in May. I disvirgined her. It's been a roller coaster ever since, and I've had to put all my experience to use. Well done, sir. It was still fire this morning. Thank you, Anonymous. We did not need to know about
what's that? What's this? Is this a confession?
It's more like it's not a confession, anything.
Wait, you're happy with your wife? Is that what he's?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. No, I don't. Look, if you're happy, good. I don't want to hear how you take her clothes off. Like, why do you think?
We did not need that.
Why do you think I have nothing better to imagine?
Okay. Good afternoon, Joyce. Compliments of the season to you. I need an advice on this. A friend of mine, 51 years and a widow, went for Omugo for our only child, but in turn got pregnant by the widower landlord of her child. This widower happens to be her crush of years ago during secondary school days. She's contemplating abortion, but I told her not to. Her daughter has been treating her bad since the incident by not talking to her and even sending her out of the house. But I told her...
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, confessions is complex. We're off on a break.
We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. Pain Relief Patch provides effective relief for stubborn pain such as back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, and leg pain. Salon Pass is distributed by Drugstock and available in pharmacies and stores near you. Try Salon Pass today. Salon Pass, just patch it. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult your doctor.
Who says you can't have it all with one play?
I got that defined boy. You have just won yourself.
Congratulations.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't talk to 2 players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira.
My name is Well Done.
Okay, well done. You want to tell you, well done. You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big. From 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
Yes, Lagos. So we're reading something. It's a friend of hers, 51 years, a widow, went for Omugo.
Wait,
got
friend?
pregnant.
I thought you said mother.
Oh, no. The person reporting the story is saying her friend.
Oh, her friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So her friend is 51. She's a widow, went for Omugo for her only child, but got pregnant on the way back. It was the widower landlord of her child's house. So now, this widower happens to be her crush since secondary school days. And now she's contemplating abortion, but this friend is telling her not to. Her own daughter has been treating her badly ever since the incident, and she's not talking to her, sent her out of the house. And this friend is telling her friend not to look at her daughter. Meanwhile, her widower boyfriend's first child out of 2 children is on his dad's neck, saying he should not accept any woman into his father's house. And now everything is going hula baloo. But the man who is the widower in court says she should come and she should move in with him, and she should also keep the pregnancy because he has loved her over the years but just couldn't come to her. Now she's asking if she's giving the right advice or the wrong advice.
What is she asking her friend to do?
She's asking her friend not to abort the baby and move in with the man if the man wants her.
Oh, sure.
And ignore her daughter. But the woman is feeling bad about
Wait,
her
what's her
daughter
daughter saying? What's her friend's daughter saying?
No, her friend's daughter is saying no.
No, don't marry the landlord?
No, like, why did you get pregnant for the landlord? You came to do Omugo for me. She's just pissed at her mother. Meanwhile, the landlord's son, who's the firstborn, is saying no, don't bring any woman into the house.
So the children are saying no?
Yes.
Look, she's an adult. Like,
they're both adults.
She's an adult, right? The landlord had a why do you guys stay?
Secondary school.
Wait, why would you stay so long? Why would you allow time pass like that? Okay, well, so here we are. You've had a crush on her. So what does this okay. I think you're giving good advice, that's for sure. These are adults and they are hold on, Lagos, wait.
Is your quest or just your request?
Yeah.
Well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow
is the sunny side.
They better know it.
With Joyce. Let's talk. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secret.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.